we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Chicago Tigers taking on the New Orleans Saints. It's the first weekend of all the NFL is in full swing as we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as
let me make something perfectly clear to you. When you talk about his family, you're talking about my family. When you're talking about his ancestors, you're talking about my ancestors. And when you're talking about his blood, you're talking about my blood. So now, we have a problem.
If the High Chief, his grandfather, was here, they'd be ashamed of you.
Look at the Saints defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the Bucs.
And even though it's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're the top 10 in the world in sacks.
Ridley with another throw on second down. He's taken down here by the Saints. And a word that's out to Boogie Basham.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now. They'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Take it at the 37. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run. One that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
2nd down and 8. The Lance going to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Cox. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Saints at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games. And
past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the draw, here's Mitchell. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And a short gain down to about the 33. When you look at this defense, they come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, you can click and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. But for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try to knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play, make some type of contact, and try to get his eyes out of the sky.
They're going to punter out there now. As he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, here's pressure, and the Saints block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a lot of football. And they're going to wind up with a football in possession at the 8-yard line. That's a pretty solid start to this one. You didn't get a touchdown, but you got 3 points on your opening drive. Then you stop them and block the punt there.
Almost feel like you got inspired, right? Offense went out and scored, put points on the board, as you noted, a field goal. And your defense goes right out there and helps out as well, blocking a punt and giving them another opportunity.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. The lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
Oh, bullshit. We know she a loud mouth.
Sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Set up to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. His throw incomplete.
Incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Ritter now. He finds Robinson, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Lance. He finds his man, complete. It's Cox. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. To throw, it's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. Now 2nd and 5. They run over center with Mitchell. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short on 3rd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside.
What?
Nice steady gain.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Lance looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. The carry here for the big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got a 17-0. This will not be blown out. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Ritter's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Ritter. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Lance to throw on second down here. Dancing to his left. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Mitchell. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Lance. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Lance. Forced out to his left. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Tigers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now a play fake. Lance, he'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First down, here's Mitchell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. From the gun, it's Lance. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, Parker. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On third and long, it's Lance. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And London motioning left. Going play action, Ritter. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Third and short, Ritter. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Here's a diving catch right side. Call it a gain of 40 on the play. And now third down and 6 to go.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was the tight end. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's third and 6. Here's Lance to throw it. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Lance now to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and... Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Now a 3rd and 6. Now Lance. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Try the right side with Mitchell. Calais Campbell on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 5. Another run with Mitchell. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. Is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And they'll go for it. Lance sliding out of the pocket. Well, Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. To throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line has done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, but probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Ritter throwing on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Shotgun now for Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Mitchell. And a short gain down to about the 33. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Back to throw. Lance flushed out right. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun, to give to Mitchell. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. And now they'll throw with Lance. Steps away to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Looking to throw. Lance. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. And
And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
He was a coach in the 70s and won a Super Bowl with the Raiders.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the
They became an announcer with Al Michaels.
That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this
drive
relatively quickly.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Best commentator of all time.
First play of the drive going for 14.
Well, just as, what he would say and this, that, and the other. And boom, there you go.
On this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal.
After being a coach and everything, he retired, but he has great knowledge of the game.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Earlier. Taking it about the 16.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
I'm telling you now. Oh my God. We got.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Right back to Mitchell here.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain
some
yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. A give here to Mitchell. And he'll get about 3 here, or up to the 44-yard line.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Back to throw. Lance. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now a 2nd and 10. Ritter to throw it.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. Lance. He finds his man. Complete. It's Cox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
On the handoff, Mitchell.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
2nd and 14. Now it's Mitchell.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Escaping the pressure right. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the 1st down.
Now that's a killer because you think you get it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a 1st down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looks like you're exactly right. Looks like a 4 sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turned.
A run with Mitchell. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Flush to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will have a Saints 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him. Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. If
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. That one looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. They run over center with Mitchell. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now Lance, flushed out right. Toward the pylon, caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Saints look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught at the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. First and 10, it's Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for New Orleans, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching